I want to read a few articles, and the language is important. So, L.A. County Sheriff's deputy dead from a medical emergency following a Torrance crash. That's not good. That's not good, right? So, he suffered a medical emergency while driving in his Torrance, and his death was reported about 10 p.m., okay? It was with our profound sorrow that we announced the sudden loss of a family member. That is very sad. Anything that's death is sudden, right? So let's go to this article. Crash kills dad of 5, an exemplary detective. More information, right? I'm sure he was a good man, and we're going to find out he was a very good man. A veteran sheriff was driving home after a work assignment when he had a medical emergency. Now, this is in quotes. So now what does that mean, right? Resulting in a crash in an unincorporated, so in his vehicle, around 10 p.m., Sunday, January 15th. He was a detective in the Special Victim Bureau, according to the Sheriff's Department. He was an exemplary detective who handled the most severe child abuse cases. I know family members who have to deal with the cases. It numbs them. It makes you numb. And that's not, these are people dealing with horrible things. These aren't even the firemen and the police have to deal with really bad stuff. Do you understand why we need to change? Do you understand why we need Christ? So this man is taking on horrible things that he's taking on the sins and sorrow of a lot of horrible people. And so maybe he had to take medicines and do certain things to stay on the force so that he could continue fighting for the children and not let them down. These are questions that should be asked. And when people find the truth of these things, it'll really ignite a love for Jesus. So then let's look at the car crash. Okay, the deputy, right? Okay, here's a car crash. That's his car. So the medical emergency that CBS is reporting, that most people are going to get this news. And then some will get this news if they dig down deeper. And then very few will connect the 2 dots. The 3 dots, in this case. Here's an obituary on the man. A detective with the LA County Sheriff's Department reportedly passed unexpectedly on Sunday after suffering a medical emergency while driving home from work. It happened only a few minutes after 10 o'clock at night, near the intersection that we saw that video, okay? He handled the most heinous child abuse cases throughout his 26 years of service. He looks like a young guy. Maybe the Lord took him early. Maybe he's older. Maybe this is a younger photo, but still young. And we read in other videos like this one about let's just keep going, okay? The officials claim that Lim was driving in an eastbound, when he suddenly became afflicted with an unidentified medical condition that caused him to lose control of his vehicle. May the Lord Jesus Christ always be with his children, and that I pray that his children go out and spread the good message of Christ, and that how God protects you guys from sickness, from illness. He will preserve the life of his children and those that believe in him, and give them discernment. And in this case, this man did an exemplary job, and I pray that he's with the Lord.